So let's talk about coherence and cohesion. Now, I firmly believe that this is the easiest thing to improve in Task 1 writing, maybe in Task 2 even as well. There's a few things you need to know, though, in terms of improving. You need to know what to avoid and how to get a higher level mark. So we're going to be looking at those two things today, what to avoid and some really good examples in coherence and cohesion for Task 1. So a very good question here. It's very important that you understand what is coherence and cohesion. It can be confusing, actually, but coherence really means the logical organization of your answer. So how many paragraphs are you using? What is in those paragraphs? Is the information within the paragraph organized well? Is it nice and clear? And is it on one main focus area? So often in Task 1 writing, it's organized with different graphs or clearly different information. They want you to notice that things are organized differently in the picture and that that's how you should write it. Cohesion is more to do with linking and the connection between sentences, how nicely and tightly they are connected together. So if you think about it like this, coherence is about understanding. When you read it, is it easy to understand your answer? Are the paragraphs clear and easy to understand? Cohesion is there a nice clear linking between the paragraphs? And one of those things that helps is referencing and substitution for cohesion, over and underuse of those two things. Now I know you're maybe not clear on referencing and substitution, but as we go through these slides today, you'll understand more and more about those points. So first of all, we've got 3 basic paragraphs. This is a common pattern in terms of organizing a Task 1 writing report. So have a think. What do you think would be in those boxes as these phrases come up? Now we have 4 phrases there. Obviously some of them can go in more than one place, and you can have 2 or 3 of them could be in, for example, B or C. I'll give you a clue. A can really only be one of those. Now these would be examples of cohesive devices, and that helps your coherence. So one thing to remember too is if you've done the pre-writing well, the paragraphing will be obvious. What to write in B and C will be obvious. If you're not sure about though, make sure you go back and have a look at the pre-writing videos that we've already done in the previous video lessons. So what we're going to do today is look at all 6 of the main tasks that you might have to write about in Task 1 Academic. So we'll talk about line graphs and bar charts, and then we move on to pie charts and tables, and we'll finish with process and diagrams. We're focusing on 1 or 2 cohesion and coherence points in each of these, but remember you can practice yourself by later on having a look at the other sample writing and seeing if you can find cohesive and coherence devices in the other examples. Remember too that task achievement, the lexical resource and the grammar, the other 3 things you marked on in Task 1 are not going to be mentioned too much here. They will be okay. Our focus is mainly on coherence and cohesion today.